I'm glad that I'm living where life's at its best. The best old ranges roll. I'm up with the Lord at the break of each dawn. I ride till the sun turns gold. In the sky he always was, and he always will, because the West is in my soul. Lordy, but I'm feeling mighty happy. Do you wonder why I feel this way? Everywhere I turn my eyes, the West is. That is why I'm here to say, I'm glad I was born in the heart of the West. The West is in my soul. I'm glad that I'm living where life's at its best. The best old ranges roll. I'm up with the lark at the break of each dawn. I ride till the sun turns gold. In the sky he always was, and he always will, because the West is in my soul.
Oh, here comes Jackson with the mail, fellas.
Here's your mail, boys.
Hey, Cliff! Mail's here!
Anything for me?
Any for me? Did you notice?
Hey, Pat, here,
Hurry up,
Hugh.
Hugh.
Come on, Pat.
Hugh.
Don't hang on to it all day.
Here are you, Carl. Lloyd. Come on. Carl.
Let's have it.
From Crescent City.
Yeah, that's me.
Get away
You got
now.
a gal up there?
That ain't no girl's handwriting.
Give it to me, will you?
Hot diggity, it's here at last.
What is?
Well, my mail order lessons for, the art of ventriloquism in 10 easy lessons.
What are you going to use for dummy, Pat?
Oh, you don't have to worry about that. He just plays that part himself.
Oh.
What's the matter, Cliff? Bad news?
Yeah. It's from Bart Andrews. Says he's in trouble. Wants me to come up there and give him a hand.
Must be plenty of smoke in the air for Bart Andrews to be asking for help.
Mr. Jackson. What is it, Cliff? You mind if I knock off a spell? Why, of course not. You'd do as much for me. Sure would, thanks. That's all right. Don't vent me.
Look, Cliff, if the going gets tough, count us in, will you?
All right, boys. I'll get my saddle rolled and be on my way. I'll drop you a line as soon as I get to Crescent City, boys.
All right.
Hey, don't
Dan,
forget,
be careful.
better be careful. Hey, Barker. Here comes Bart Andrews and his sister. Just about got him licked. Howdy, Andrews.
Howdy.
Miss Keene. You haven't decided to sell me that ranch of yours, have you?
If I ever have to sell, it won't be to you, Barker.
I'm going to do a little shopping while you're at the bank.
All right, honey. I won't be long if I can see Sandman right away.
Good luck, Lord.
Hello, Mr. Sandman. Could I see you for a minute?
Sure, Andrews. Come in.
Glad to see you. Sit down. What can I do for you?
I'd like to make a loan.
How much?
Oh, about 5,000 will carry me over till I ship my cattle. They're worth at least 20.
You mean if you can find a buyer for them, or if they don't dwindle to nothing in the meanwhile.
But my ranch alone is worth many times what I'm asking.
Yes, but you'll be losing that, too, unless you can operate it. Look, son, you can't fight Barker. He wants your ranch because he needs the water on it. And it looks as if he's got you right where he wants you. Now, if I were you, I'd sell while I could.
Thanks for the advice, but I'm not selling.
He's a powerful man. I myself don't dare cross him. If he were to withdraw his deposits, the bank would go under.
I understand. But I'm not quitting, even if I have to battle it out with guns.
I wish you luck, son.
Howdy, Judd.
Hello, Bart. Any luck with Sanborn?
Not much. Even he's afraid of Barker.
Oh, that's too bad. What about those buyers?
Oh, I guess Barker scared them out of the country. There hasn't been a one of them there to show up.
What are you going to do now?
Well, I thought I might borrow a dozen of your hands and take the herd to market myself.
I'd like to help you, Bar, but I don't think any of my men would take the chance.
I've just got to get them there somehow or stand to lose everything I own. I'll get them through all right, and nobody's going to stop me. Not even you, Barker.
What's that?
You heard me.
Better be careful of what you're saying unless you can prove it.
Maybe I can't prove it, but everybody knows you're a low-down crook. And I'm warning you for the last time. Keep your dirty hands off of my ranch or I'll shoot you on sight.
All right, Andrews. You asked for it.
Bart, please, Bart, no. Come on, Bart, get in the wagon. Go on. No, Bart, please.
I'll be back in a little while. Barker?
No, it couldn't have been. We left him in town.
Give me a hand. Hey. There we get him.
I'll get the doc.
One of you take a saddle horse, you can make better time.
Can you hand him that?
Yeah.
You got him?
Yep, okay.
Hank, you open his shirt while I get some water and bandages.
Slim, it looks like he's hurt pretty bad.
I'm afraid so.
You know, it's getting too unhealthy around this ranch to suit me.
Me too. First they tear down the fences, then they raid the cattle, and now they drag off the boss.
And it's no telling who'll be the next to stop a slug in his back.
That's right. Now I'm getting out of here before it's too late.
That's a good idea.
Hank. No, Hank. No.
No use, Joe. Doc can't do him no good now. He's gone.
Gone? Hank, it's all the same to you. I'm pulling out.
I don't know as I'd blame you any. After all, you wasn't hired for gunfighters. But the least you can do is stay on till I can get some new hands.
You mean you're sticking on?
I ain't never run out when the going got tough.
Well, you can do as you like, but I'm pulling out at the end of the month.
And that goes for me, too. I don't mind work.
I saw him before.
What do you have, mister?
Nothing, thanks. Just want to find out how to get to the Andrews Ranch. What's the matter?
I was just wondering, are you a friend of Andrews?
Maybe I am, and maybe I'm not. Why?
Nothing, except Andrews was killed
Killed?
about 2 weeks ago.
How did it happen?
Nobody seems to know for sure. People around here don't talk about it much.
You a cattle buyer? I might be. My name's Ed Barker. I thought maybe you'd appreciate a friendly tip. Sure, what is it? Well, it seems that every cattle buyer that's gone out to the Andrews spread has been used for a target. Of course, it might not happen to you. Mighty interesting to know. Well, so long, and thanks for the warning. Well, that's all right. If you still want to go, take the South Road to Snake River. It's the first spread after the bend. You can't miss it. No, thanks. Guess I'm not as anxious to get there as I thought I was.
Looks like you got rid of another buyer.
Yeah, that's the last we'll ever see of him.
And with the rest of Andrews' punches leaving today, that girl ought to be about ready to listen to reason.
That's just what I was thinking.
We're sorry you couldn't find another crew, Miss Andrews, but our month's up and we're pulling out.
I understand. Thanks for staying as long as you did, boys.
Fine bunch of cowpokes you are, running out at a time like this.
No use arguing, Hank. Our minds are made up.
Goodbye, Hank. Thanks, Miss Andrews.
All right, boys.
Don't you worry none. We'll get along somehow.
Hank. Wonder who he is.
Whoever he is, he ain't meaning no good.
Hello? Hello? Anybody home?
You stay here while I sneak up on him from the back.
All right.
Reach high, stranger.
Wait a minute, old-timer.
Get back on that horse and make it fast.
Wait a minute, Hank. Who are you and what do you want?
My name's Cliff Houston, ma'am. Are you Mrs. Andrews?
Cliff Houston.
That's right. Bart wrote me a letter to drop by this way.
Yes, I know. He told me. Well, I'm Jean Andrews, Bart's sister. And this is Hank, my foreman.
What's the idea of sneaking up and scaring people that way?
Well, I didn't know exactly what I might run into out this way. Why, I heard about Bart in town, and I want you to know how sorry I am.
Well, it was awfully kind of you to come, but I'm afraid there isn't much we can do now.
Well, maybe things aren't as bad as all that. Suppose you tell me about it.
Won't you come in?
I'll look after your horse.
Thanks. Hank?
Well, they go the last of the Andrew punches.
Yeah. Why now, she ought to be ready to sell at any price. Come on. Well, after what you've told me, there's no doubt Barker's the man responsible for everything.
That's right, but we can't prove it. Now I'm afraid I'll have to sell a ranch.
You don't mean that. I'm sure Bart wouldn't want you to give up without a fight.
You're right. And I won't.
That's more like it.
Barker and Kruger are coming.
Barker.
Look, I don't want them to see me unless I'm needed. You and Hank go out and find out what they're up to.
Howdy, Miss Andrews.
What do you want?
I saw your riders leaving, and I figured you might be needing some help.
How can you help me?
Well, this is a pretty big spread for you to run all alone.
What makes you think I can't get more riders?
From what I hear, all the cowboys around here are afraid to ride for this outfit, so I'll be willing to take the place off your hands.
Get this straight, Mr. Barker. This place is not for sale. At least not to you.
But now that your brother's gone, you can't possibly make a go of this ranch.
If it wasn't for you, my brother'd still be here. Now get out.
I've had about enough of this kind of talk. If you know what's good for you, you'll start listening to me. You heard what the lady said.
Hold it, you! Put up that gun, Barker.
What are you doing here?
If it's any business of yours, I've just taken this place over.
You bought it?
No, just gonna run it for a spell.
Well, I wish you luck, but you'll find the going plenty tough.
That suits me. Now, you get off this ranch. And stay off.
All right, mister. I hope you know what you're doing. Now that Barker knows where he stands, no telling what he'll try to do next.
I don't think he'll bother us for a few days. By that time, we'll be ready for it.
But what can the three of us do against him and his gunmen?
Plenty. I got a half a dozen boys down in Texas that are just itching for a fight like this, and I'm going to send for them.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Oh, I don't know how to thank you, Mr. Houston.
My friends call me Cliff.
Thank you, Cliff.
I got an idea.
What?
I'm hungry.
Oh, well, let's eat.
Hey, that punch is kind of messing things up, ain't he, boss?
Oh, I don't think so. We'll watch our chance, and I'll take care of him.
All ready to ride?
All ready.
Where we start?
I think we'll look over the south meadow first.
Let's go.
They just left the ranch and are heading for the south meadow.
Good. Well, what mark are we at? You all know what to do? Try to draw him out past me.
Don't worry. I'll get him out in the clear.
All right, go ahead. Western.
Gotta wait here, Gene. Come on, Hank.
Come on, let's get out of here.
a minute. Knocked the wind out of me.
Oh, then you weren't shot.
No, I just dropped off my horse to Fulham. My foot got caught in the stirrup.
Hit bad, Cliff?
No, they missed me. Oh, my head.
It's a wonder you weren't killed.
Feels better already.
I knew Barker tried to get even, but you may not be so lucky the next time.
Did you get a good look at him, Hank?
No, I didn't. But I'll bet there's some of Barker's men, all right.
Well, they'll stop at nothing till you're out of the way. I'm going to sell before it's too late.
Oh, you can't do that. Why, my boys will be here any day now. Besides that, just beginning to like it here.
We travel the winding trails, we know the sun and the windy gales. Oh, rock, oh, bow. I followed your bounding feet with all their rhythm my heart would beat. Oh, rock, oh, bow. Yippee-yay, we're off to a northern land. Yippee-oh, then back to the Rio Grande. Someday where an angel waits, I'll ride you up to the pearly gates. Oh, rock, oh, bow. We'll travel the winding trails, we know the sun and the windy gales. Oh, rock, oh, bow. I've followed your pounding feet with all their rhythm my heart would beat. Oh, rock, oh, bow. Yippee-yay, we're off to a northern land. Yippee-oh, then back to the Rio Grande. Someday where an angel waits, I'll ride you up to the pearly gates. Oh, rock, oh, bow. We've always been pals together, you and I. Old Bronco, you're just the same as years go by. Faithful buddies, you and me, that is the way it will always be until we die. We've traveled the winding trails, we know the sun and the windy gales. Oh, Bronco, bow. I'll follow your pounding feet with all their rhythm my heart would beat. Oh, Bronco, bow.
Medicine show, by gosh.
That's where you're wrong, Hank. Those are the boys I sent for.
Then back to the Rio Grande. Someday where an angel waits, I'll ride you up to the pearly gates. Oh, Bronco, bow. Oh, Bronco, bow.
Hello,
Hiya, boys. I know you'd get here in time, all right.
Hi, Bob. Boys just determined.
Hi, Lloyd. Hi, Bob. Hey, boys. I want you to meet Miss Andrews, Bart's sister.
How do you do, Miss?
And this is Hank.
Howdy, Hank. Hi, Hank. Hello, Hank.
Well, I told you I'd have some hands for the ranch.
I guess any kind of hands is better than none.
Why, Hank, Pat here's the handiest man with a rope you ever saw.
Yep, I'm just dying to see him rope a steer with that there bull fiddle.
Why, you moth-eating old sheep herder, what do you know about punching cows?
Who said that?
I did.
Oh, so it was you, huh?
No, it wasn't me, Hank, honest.
It was me, you ornery old scarecrow. Well, what are you gonna do about it, handlebars?
What's funny about it?
Oh, you are, Hank. That's pretty good, Pat. Wait a minute. You don't understand. You see, Pat here's been studying to become one of those ventriloquists.
Leaping lizards. Can anybody learn to throw their voice like that?
Well, now, I ain't so sure. With me, it's a gift.
Oh, a gift. With you, it's an affliction. Well, Cliff, now we're here when we get started.
Look, boys, Miss Andrews here has 1,000 head of cattle to get to market. And believe me, there's no time to lose.
You mean just us to drive a herd that size?
Of course not. I'll get some extra hands in town.
But, Cliff, we've tried that before.
I know, but I think I got an idea how it can be done. Did you boys come through Eagle Pass like I told you?
Yeah, no. Yes, sir. I'm sure nobody saw us.
Good. I didn't want Barker to see any of you because... Well, Hank, you take the boys over to the bunkhouse and get them fixed up.
Oh, and I'll have something for you to eat in no time.
It's a good idea. I'm hungry.
Oh, Bob.
Yeah, Cliff.
I've got a special job for you.
Anything you say.
We've got to find the man who killed Bart Andrews.
But I thought you said in your letter that you thought it was Barker.
I still think so, but we've got to prove it.
Well, what do I do?
If you could join up with him, there's a chance that he or one of his men might talk.
It's worth trying.
But getting in with Barker won't be easy, will it?
I know, but I think it can be done. You get your horse, and I'll tell you how on the way to town. Blue side. Blue black.
Hey, ain't you fellas staying for grub?
You can have our share, Hank. We'll see you later. Hey, Barker.
I'd have sworn I'd dropped him.
Well, anyway, he ain't suspecting us, or he'd be coming over here.
You better go over and find out what he's up to.
What do you have?
Well, I just want to get a little information, that's all. You don't happen to know where I could pick up about 6 top hands, do you? I'm not fussy about reputations, and I'll pay as high as $250 a man for a 2 weeks' ride.
Them's high wages, mister. But even so, I wouldn't know where you could get them.
How about you men? Any of you like to pick up a little easy money quick?
Is it for the Andrews spread?
What difference does that make?
Plenty. I'll work for anyone. Wouldn't even mind a little honest rustling. But I ain't working for that outfit.
Well, this wouldn't exactly be for them. You'd be working for me. Sort of special like.
What's your game?
You're asking too many questions, cowhand.
I don't want any part of that.
What's the matter with you men?
Sorry, mister. But that's one job I don't want nothing to do with. I wouldn't have anything with you.
I wouldn't take it myself because it was too dangerous.
I ain't so sure what it's all about, boss. But I tell you, he's up to something.
Hello, Houston. Howdy. How are you making out at the ranch? Not so good. Guess I'm not as smart as I thought I was. What do you mean? Seems like all the punches in town are working for you. I rounded up a few out-of-town riders, but, well, I need a half a dozen more.
Oh, what do you need so many riders for?
After what happened the other day, I don't think you'd be interested.
Oh, no, maybe I would. What's on your mind?
Well, this isn't exactly the best place to talk.
Oh, come inside. Have a seat, Houston. What would those riders be worth to you?
Look, Parker, I thought I could play a lone hand, but I found out different. I've got 1,000 head of cattle to move out of this country. And if you let me use a half a dozen of your men, I'll cut you in for half.
You mean you'd rustle the whole Andrews herd?
Oh, nothing that crude. As her foreman, I drive the cattle to market. Get the cash and don't come back.
Yeah, but what about those out-of-town men?
They're working for me, not her.
Well, I've got to hand it to you. You've got a good idea there.
Sure, and with your help, we can't lose.
All right. I'll let you have the men on one condition.
What is it?
That you sell your beef to my man.
Well, but that'll put me in bad with my buyer.
Well, why should you care as long as you get top prices?
I don't, but I'd like to know who I'm dealing with.
Well, you want the matter, don't you?
Sure, but by the way, who is your buyer?
I'll let you know when the time comes.
Well, I pick up the men.
Over in front of the saloon in about a half hour. Well, that fellow don't know it, but he's putting the Andrews girl right where we want her.
He's plenty smart, boss.
Too smart, if you ask me. But I've got a way to go him one better. I go out and round up about a half a dozen of our men.
Houston. Go for your guns.
See you later, Stevens.
Well, what happened to you?
Never mind about that. Those the men?
Yes. Durkin here will take orders from you. Howdy.
The idea. Now, cool down and put up that gun. Hey, tell me, did you come up here just to get him?
No, I didn't even know he was here. I heard the Andrews outfit is looking for new hands.
Well, I'm afraid you're out of luck.
Why?
Well, you see, Houston's the new foreman of that ranch.
Well, I guess that lets me out. Well, so long.
Now, wait a minute. Come on over to my office. How'd you like working for me?
Doing what?
Nothing. I just don't want anything to happen to Houston for a while.
Look, if he's a friend of yours, just forget.
I didn't say that. But him and me are working on a deal together, and I want you to lay off of him, at least till it's finished.
Oh, I get it. You're going to help him drive a herd of cattle to market and then split the cash, huh?
Yeah, but how'd you know that?
He's worked that game before. Only the last time, the boss decided to go along and was found with a bullet in his back.
Is that why you're after Houston?
What's between him and me is personal. But you better not let his boss Andrews go along unless you want to get mixed up with a killing.
We don't have to worry about Andrews on this trip. He was killed over a month ago.
Oh, I see.
Is it a deal?
Yes, on one condition. If Houston's to be knocked off later on, I get first crack at him.
All right.
Hey, Pat.
Well, what do you want?
Finished them dishes yet?
Yeah, just finished. Why?
Grab a hold of that broom then and start sweeping.
Say, who do you think you're bossing around here anyway?
You.
Well, I just wanted to know. Quite sure there just what you meant.
Hank,
Why,
where do you suppose Cliff and Bob are?
I don't know.
Well, I think you better saddle up and go look for them.
Just as you say, ma'am.
Oh, look, here comes Cliff, and he's got some riders with him.
I wonder where he got them.
There's a bunkhouse over there. Put your box in the corral and give him a good feed.
Cliff, where'd you get them?
Not so loud. They're Barker's men.
What?
Yeah, they're going to help us drive the herd to market.
But I don't understand.
All very simple. Barker thinks I'm going to steal your herd and split the profits with him, so he was more than willing to help.
I want to be around when he finds his double-crossed himself.
You will be, Hank, because you're going to do the cooking for this outfit.
Who, me?
You heard what he said.
That suits me, but I've got to have a swamper.
You don't mean me.
Nobody else.
Nothing doing.
Now that that's settled, when do we start the drive?
At daybreak, and if we're lucky, we'll be in Elkhorn within a week. Singing, boys. Well, come on. Saddle up. It's time to relieve the men on duty. How about you, Jane? Hadn't you better turn in?
Hey, Pat, where you going?
Huh?
Get back over here on these dishes.
Oh.
Cliff, I'm afraid.
Afraid of what?
Barker. Well, we'll be in Elkhorn before morning, and when he finds out you've tricked him, there's no telling what he'll do.
What can he do? After the money's yours, your troubles are over.
Yeah, I know, but, well, if anything happened to you, I'd never be able to forgive myself.
Nothing's going to happen. Good night, Jane.
Good night, Cliff.
Well, boys, here's where I leave you.
Where are you going?
Elkhorn. I'm worried about Bob. We should have heard from him long before now.
You suppose anything could have happened to him?
I don't know. That's what I'm going to find out.
You want us to go along?
No, you stay here and watch the herd. I'll be back by daybreak. I'll open it.
What do you say, Golden?
I'll stay. Cards?
Give me 3.
he doing here?
He happens to be working for me.
I don't like it.
Since when are you telling me who I can hire?
All right, forget it.
Hey, what brings you to town this time of night?
I slipped in to tell you the Andrews girl came along on the drive. And that means you'll have to keep out of her sight tomorrow.
Yeah, you're right.
Everything else all set?
Oh, yeah. Here's your buyer. Goulding, meet Houston.
Howdy.
Oh, yeah. How'd your beef stand the trip?
Fine. How much you paying?
Well, if they're what Barker says they are, 5 cents a pound.
That suits me. Driving in the first thing in the morning.
I'll be waiting in my office.
Won't he get a surprise when he tries to cash that check of yours?
Yeah, by that time his herd will be out of the country.
Well, let's go on with the game.
Well, I guess I'll turn in. That's about 15.
He's liable to go gunning for Houston. You better go with him.
Hey, Stevens.
Wait a minute. I'll go with you.
You got a match, Kruger?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks.
What are you laughing at?
I was just thinking about that phony check you fellows are going to give Houston in the morning for his cattle.
Here, Bob.
I had to make sure you got my message last night.
I got it all right. You sure pulled a fast one on Kruger that time.
I found out something else, too.
Yeah?
Barker's the man who killed Bart Andrews.
How did you find that out?
Kruger spilled the whole thing when we got back to the hotel.
That's all I want to know. First, we got to be sure that Gene gets paid for that herd.
How are you going to get around that bogus check?
I think I got it figured out. Listen, Bob.
You know, Cliff, I got a hunch your plan's going to work.
It's got to. Now, you better slip back to town before they miss you.
I'll take care of that. All right. Sign these contracts and let's bill a sale. I'll make out the check to you.
Wait a minute. This kind of a deal calls for cash.
What?
Yeah. I want to give Barker a split so I can get out of town in a hurry.
Well, I guess it can be arranged.
All right. I'll meet you at the bank in a few minutes. You better wait here till I get her out of the way. It'll take a little while to drop the contracts. We better wait at the hotel.
All right.
Houston won't take my check. Says he wants cash.
Pretty smart, ain't he? Did he say why?
Yes. He wants to make a quick getaway after he settles with you. What are we going to do?
Well, there's only one thing we can do.
You mean to pay him cash?
Sure. Yeah, but we'd be paying full price for his beef.
Oh, don't get excited. We're only going to let him hold the money long enough to bring it over to your office.
But ain't you even going to cut him in a little just to keep him quiet?
He'll be quiet. Stevens will take care of that.
You know what you're doing.
Hope nothing goes wrong.
I don't see how it can if we carry out the plans I made with Bob this morning. I'm going to the bank now. You keep your eyes on Goulden, Hank.
There goes Golding now. Come on.
Howdy, boss.
Hello, Durkin. Hey, where are your men?
They'll be along a little while. Say, who's he?
Well, his name's Stevens. He's working for me. Why?
Oh, then it's all right. I wondered who you was when I saw you with Houston this morning.
What are you talking about?
Didn't I see you and him on the trail outside of town?
What is this, a joke?
I ain't sure yet. Go on, Durkin. What kind of a horse was he riding?
It was a pinto.
What have you got to say to that, Stevens?
Well, how could it have been me? I've been with Kruger all the time.
Yeah, that's right, boss.
It looks like you've been seeing things, Durkin.
Well, I could have been mistaken.
Oh, forget it, kid. We'll all go over to Goulding's office. Oh, Kruger. Yeah. You better go over to the bank and make sure that Houston shows up with that money. Now, hold on a minute. I just wanted to make sure that girl's not in sight.
Hey, Kruger.
There you are. 20,000 cash.
Thank you. Well, say goodbye to you, Mr. Hayes. And I'll, hope to see you next year.
Goodbye and good luck.
Thank you. All set, boy?
Oh, the deal closed already?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, surely you don't intend carrying all that money back with us.
Well, yes, I was, miss.
Oh, why, I wouldn't think of it. I'm Miss Andrews. Will you deposit this to my account in Crescent City, please?
Surely, I'd be glad to.
Well, if you don't mind, I'll go get things ready to start back.
All right, I'll meet you at the hotel.
What are we going to do now? I've got to see Barker. Where is he?
He's waiting in my office.
Well, everything go off all right? Tell him what happened. Didn't you get that money?
Of course not. Just as we were getting ready to leave, the Andrews girl stepped in and took it.
How do you explain that, Houston?
Well, I had no choice. They both saw what happened.
If you ask me, her showing up at the time she did wasn't any accident.
You don't suppose somebody could have tipped her off this morning?
Who could have done that?
Might have been that friend of yours, Bob Stevens.
Stevens?
He's the only one who knew our plans.
Give me a gun and I'll see that he never talks again.
That's just what I wanted to hear you say. Hey, Durkin, bring him in. Well, there you are, Houston. He's all yours.
You better give him a gun. I don't want to be strung up for murder.
Oh, you won't be. There are 4 of us here who'll swear you killed him in self-defense. Here, Up with them, quick, all of you. So you two showed your hand at last.
That's right. We've been working together for only one thing. To prove you killed Bart Andrews.
Maybe I did. What are you going to do about it?
I'm going to give you a chance you never gave Bart. The rest of you drop your gun belts.
Go on, drop them.
All right, Parker. Go for your gun.
Pick up your guns, men.
Why didn't you shoot?
Bring the whole town in on us? Oh, no. Besides, that'd spoil a little deal I intend to offer Miss Andrews.
Leave her out of this.
Oh, I can't very well. You see, I've got an idea that she'd do almost anything to save you two. Why, she might even be willing to turn her ranch over to me if I agreed to let you go.
Hold it, you two!
All right, Kruger. Put them in the back room and keep a gun on them.
Come on, get in there. Get in there.
Dirk, you keep watch outside. Come on, Cooley.
Say, you ain't gonna make a deal with her to let them go, are you?
Who said anything about letting them go?
What do you want?
I came to congratulate you on the way you and Houston put it over on me this morning.
I don't understand.
Well, you will when I tell you that I've got both Houston and Stevens under guard.
What are you going to do with them?
That's entirely up to you. I want your ranch, and I intend to get it.
I'll take one of those, Kruger.
Help yourself.
Everything all right, Kruger?
Sure. Everything's all right.
What do you want?
I'm looking for Houston.
He ain't here. No one's here. They all left 5 minutes ago.
Well, I guess we'll wait around a while.
You're just wasting your time. He ain't coming back.
Get in there.
Get him in the back room, Hank. I'm going after Barker.
Get in there.
Thank you, Miss Andrews. I thought you'd see things my way.
It's Houston. Where's Barker?
He went out the window. you all right?
He's all right, but take a look at Barker.
I'm glad I was born in the heart of the West. The West is in my soul. I'm glad that I'm living where life's at its best.
Jean, darling, will you marry me?
Of course I will.
Well, thanks, Pat. Oh, that's all right, Cliff. Don't mention it.
I ride till the sun.
Did you say that?
Why, sure, Pat. With me, it's a gift.
And he always will because the West is in my soul.